There's a new bill being considered that would make some changes to Washington's marijuana laws.
The bill would raise the tax on marijuana products. The more THC in it, the more it would be taxed. The creators of the bill say they're trying to address the public health concerns that come with highly powerful marijuana. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling has more on what this bill means for consumers. So, Jen, what's the latest here?
Well, under this new bill, you would be paying more depending on the amount of THC that you purchase. For instance, if you get over 35% of concentration of THC in your purchases, then you would be shelling out more in taxes.
We really have kicked up the topicals, helping individuals with some type of pain in their knee and their back.
Christian Briggs, the general manager at Euphorium Linwood, says 2023 is off to a good start with a new freezer recently coming in to hold sorbet products for the warmer months.
It's a new line that we are going to be bringing in for the summer, and hopefully the launch of that will push us through fall and into winter again.
Euphorium carries a wide range of products that contain different levels of THC.
With these, you can only get 10 pieces with 10 milligrams of THC in them. So that's already governed.
Under new House Bill 1641, taxes on retail purchases could go up based on higher concentrations of THC.
Kind of started thinking about who is initiating these bills and what's the purpose. I could say that excessive driving leaves issues with the roadways. So should we tax somebody if they're driving more than what we say is appropriate? I can go next door and get a beverage with 64 grams of sugar in it, okay? Nobody has a problem with that, right? But that 64 grams, if I'm a diabetic, that's gonna really affect how I am, right? So there's all of these issues.
Under the new House bill, the cannabis excise tax would be restructured into 3 tax rates based on THC concentration. In the first tier, 37% would be taxed of the selling price on each retail sale of cannabis-infused products, usable cannabis with a THC concentration less than 35%, and cannabis concentrates with a THC concentration less than 35%. A 50% tax would be levied on the selling price of each retail sale of cannabis concentrates and usable cannabis with a THC concentration of 35% or greater but less than 60%. Finally, a 65% tax would be put on the selling price of each retail sale of cannabis concentrate and usable cannabis with a THC concentration greater than 60%.
We're seeing that there's a correlation there between the younger brain and the high-potency cannabis.
Representative Kelly Chambers says one of the motivations behind introducing the tiered tax bill is to protect young people. The idea is that younger people with less disposable income will be deterred from purchasing the high-potency cannabis at higher prices, thereby protecting still developing brains.
We've also seen that in the last 10 years since recreational cannabis has been legalized in Washington, that the market has kind of driven the demand for higher potency products. So that's why they're very popular and they're out there. At the same time, we still want to maintain that public safety.
These are products that, should not be in the hands of youth, of minors, and that, when used improperly, especially, they can certainly cause harm. But, it definitely gives us a lot of heartburn and worries us that such a high tax, at 60+% on certain products would just feed into the existing black market.
Aiden Espino says there's also concern that more taxes and other restrictions under the bill could cause more headaches for local shop owners in an already tight market.
People are going to get what they want. Is this an avenue for them to have to go look somewhere else?
And new legislation under consideration would also prohibit those under the age of 25 from purchasing high-potency cannabis. Reporting live in Linwood, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.